Okay, welcome to Dungeon Damsels, episode 2!
Yay!
Last time we introduced everyone, except for Tina.
Hey,
Tina!
Hello!
This is my sister. She will join us for tonight, because she's my sister and she's visiting in town, and I was like, hey, play Dungeons and Dragons with us. And that was about it. So, last time on Dungeon Damsels, we started on the luxury cruise line, the Season's Delight, patroned by Danessa Glass and, I think it's Glass and Glow, is what I named her.
Wow.
And she gave you guys a scavenger hunt with the reward promised as a bag of holding. So you guys split up and collected the items. You got your... Elendriel made the golden ring. You got the Minotaur heartstring from Jupa. You got the lock of beautiful man hair from Heth. And you got the lady's favor from his daughter, Elendriel. No, wait. Ariadne. I made that name up and I can't even remember it. Then, the ship, there was an explosion on the ship. The ship started sinking, and grappling hooks came from the murky depths, and all these fish guys came up and started trying to capture the passengers aboard the ship. You were able to thwart and clear off the deck for now with the assistance from Juba, some of the guards, and the 3 arcane elves that you met.
But mostly Juba.
But mostly Juba, because
She laid up flat. It was great.
she just yeeted a bunch of those guys off. Okay. So, for now, the deck is clear, and you guys have a moment to discuss your next plan of action.
Okay, so less stealing eyes, because according to Nicole, force doesn't work that way. I can't just 10 pounds of force my way around somebody's eyeball. But what if I used my mage hand spell, since I think I'm still first in this round, to just like really hard poke a shark in the eye?
Don't we still have like 8 of those hook things that the fish creatures are crawling
But
up?
somebody's gotta go for the shark! Who's got enough distance to go for the shark? I'm magic!
Okay, so while you guys are talking,
arcane elves coming towards us.
while you're talking, the 3 arcane elves come forward, and the leader is being played by Tina, so she will introduce him.
Yes.
Woo! You're playing a hot boy?
I am playing,
Hot boy.
well, an above average hot male.
He's pretty cute. You know, if he walked by, you'd be like, huh. Not like, but,
Okay, so the cute boy.
Yes.
yeah.
So my name is Kenaris, and I have 2 buddies with me, and their names are Narte
Mm-hmm.
and
Fairius.
Fairius. Sorry.
I
want
Narte.
Narte.
Not Farte. Narte.
The other one is Furious?
Fairius.
Fairius.
Nefarious.
Fairius. Yes.
Fart.
Oh,
Forte.
yes.
With Narte.
Um,
So,
that's when we play Dungeons and Dragons.
the one that was talking about alchemy is Fairius. And,
Yes.
and Narte is the one that started to talk to you guys, but got elbowed and was told to shut up.
Oh yeah, they
That
mentioned
was-
Wait, who told him to shut up?
You.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Which
You
was
did
the
balls.
one that killed the guy that was gonna hurt me?
It was probably Kenaris.
Oh, sorry, you can't hit on Tina. Or you
I mean,
can.
you
I mean, you
You
can.
can hit on Tina.
My bad.
I am
You
the
should hit
I am
on
the
Tina.
token male here.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you're the token male here.
I am the token male, and I have a beard.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got like a samurai kind of look to him.
Okay, that's not what I was thinking at all. I'm so
No, he
sorry.
looks kind of Asian, so.
So someone's running toward us.
Yes, the 3 arcane elves approach you. Tina, say your lines.
My lines?
Yeah, that's why I gave you that note. Look
Oh.
at the note. So, like, you can look at the note and then say, like, generally in your own words what's happening.
Probably following after.
Hello, ladies. My name is Kenaris, and the ship is sinking, and I think we should come up with a plan. The lifeboats are sabotaged, so that's not going to work. So our best chance is to infiltrate the sub, which I think you think is the shark.
No.
No, there's a megalodon and a
Oh,
shark.
the megalodon's the shark.
Subs.
Yeah, there's a megalodon and a sub.
Okay.
Okay.
You can also mention that you were sent from the Aranic Empire to it.
I was also sent from the Aranic Empire to investigate. What am I investigating?
The abductions at sea.
The abductions at sea.
Oh, you really seem like you know what you're doing.
I do. Yes. As
I
of
put my whole face
30
in it.
minutes ago.
I've got a thing for confusion.
My intelligence level is lower.
Okay, present your plan. Keep going. There's
My
more.
plan. My plan is I have 2 invisibility potions, so I can take 2 people with me, and I don't want to take my friends because Narte is a klutz, and Fairius can't swim, so those are not my best choices.
Friggin' fart and furious.
And Fairius looks really offended. He's like, aw. And then Narte's like, dude, don't talk about my friends that way.
It's okay, we'll give you guys nicknames.
That's because Narte wears his emotions on his sleeve.
Yes,
Aw.
yes.
It's okay, Forte. We'll give you a better nickname later.
I don't fart. Narte, thank you. Oh wait, and then Narte he actually does a double take at you, Jackie, and he's like, "Are you Adlanna?"
Oh man, I didn't think I'd be recognized on a boat.
Oh snap.
But yeah, it was different.
Yes, you would know me
I'm
as.
standing behind my guy.
You might know me better as Adlanna the Almighty.
It looks like he's been starstruck, and he grabs his friend, and he's like, "Kenaris, well, she's like my hero."
Are you
She's called before.
are you famous?
Oh well, I back in the day, I may or may not have saved.
She saved a whole village, and then she brought them here, and she's brought he lists a bunch of stuff that you've done, and I'm gonna let you say that.
Back in the day, I may have saved a small village from enslavement from bandits.
She married a demon,
With all the
breaking
time in the
social
world.
norms. It was a lot of.
Yes, my husband Richard.
That's very entertaining. We're kind of being attacked by a giant shark.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ellie, for bringing us back to the point. Either way, I'm awesome. So let's move on.
Yeah.
It's okay, Marte. I appreciate your devotion.
So Kenaris, what are you planning on doing on the sub with the potions?
We're gonna sneak onto the sub, and then we're going to take over the sub.
Really well thought out. Let's do it.
Yes.
With my ninja abilities.
So then Jupa shows up, and she and the other Minotaurs have lifted up a number of the other grappling hooks off.
Thanks. Oh,
And
how many are left?
I'll say there's 4 left. So there were 10. And so she comes over and is like, I think we should surrender the ship because we don't have enough lifeboats. And
It's what I was saying.
Well, the boat's not in good shape. And I look
The-
at
the boat is
slanted
forfeit.
floor As
Juba.
we're sinking.
You're awesome. You should join on this plan. Kenarius. Mr. Canary, could you explain to Jupa this while we figure out who's gonna go down there with you?
okay, so he explains to Jupa the basic plan of I have 3 invisibility potions, 1 for myself, 2 for 2 other people. Plan is to you guys can either take the invisibility potions now and try to get onto the ship that way, or you can go in with the slavers as they because you can let the slavers take you in and then take the potions and then break off.
How long does the invisibility potions last? An
Uh,
hour? Or?
I will give you 2 minutes.
It gives you 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay. My brain was
Not a lot of
thinking send
time.
someone stealthy, but now we gotta send someone who can break through the nets once they're on the ship.
Dexterity counter. I got a lot of that.
One tie a net? Because nets back
Well, why not use a sharp object to cut it?
Oh, well, I'm an idiot. But
Yeah, I mean, like, all three of them, like, pull out daggers. They're like,
I'm assuming they take our weapon. That's the first thing I would do.
Well, Keyanthi, you're doing a good job taking out those fish people.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, she's got fists of steel.
That
I feel like we should send someone who's particularly strong and send someone who's particularly stealthy and or small.
I think I can manage either or. I think. I don't know how much.
Then you get two invisibility potions.
Okay.
If you want, I could go in, because I don't necessarily need anything to hold to attack them, and I can cast comprehend languages.
Ooh, that is a good idea. Since
I'm
they
gonna
don't
shoot
seem
rocks
to
at
speak
I
common.
mean, and then, like, who would say this? I think it would be Narte still, because Fairius doesn't talk a lot. Narte's like, I mean, we can probably chew through the rope. And then, like, Fairius looks at him, like, super, like, also, like, oh.
Impressive.
It's just like,
You know,
I
Narte,
guess
that's a
anybody can
good skill
shoot
to
the
have.
ropes if they try.
I admire that.
he like gives you this, like, big whole, like, canine smile.
Good.
You can have him shoot the ropes for sure. Then, huh?
Well, Fairius said I'm not very good at stealthing.
Well, how about this, Narte? Why don't you stay on deck with me and you can just chew through some fish people instead?
I'm good with that.
Luna, you should go.
First,
Luna, you should go.
but I mean, I'm not particularly stealthy. I'm also kind of tall.
Oh.
I was thinking, Ellie, if they took away your staff, would you still be able to do your druid?
I mean, I don't know why I would not have my staff with me as I clutch it closer to me.
So you need it to walk.
Yeah, like Gandalf.
Aren't we taking the invisibility potions?
Well, it depends if you let yourself get caught first.
I
do
mean, I
worry
guess
about
I
sending
don't need it. I'm not that young.
She's 16.
Yeah, he is 16. That's true. He is, and she is, quite
I'm
small.
not a he.
Well, I guess that's decided then. We'll send Tarina and we'll send Ellie. Are you okay with having two very strong, independent women guide you through this ship?
If they can do their job, I'm okay with it.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay,
Let's do it.
so, are you guys going to try to sneak onto the ship, without, separate from... Are you trying to sneak onto the ship now, or sneak on, or get onto the ship and break off?
The sub, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming that there's not a lot of doors. So,
I think we're going in on the chain, right?
Mm-hmm.
what if we have all these dead fish people? What if we just disguise you as some fish people and then send you back down the chain?
Are
I
we
mean, it's
gonna
not that
be-
hard to skin a fish. I mean, you just, you know?
So there's still, like... so Jupa comes back with Nagapo, the captain, and he's a grade Minotaur, and you see, like, they like raise the white flag, and then fighting stops, and the fish guys start coming on deck.
What? Nagapo, why have you surrendered?
My ship is sinking.
They're just gonna sink the ship more.
Like, they're just gonna capture all of us. You won't give anybody a chance for escape if we don't keep fighting.
We have no. Even if we escape and survive, where would we escape to?
Land.
The land is 20 miles away.
They're boats. They're subs. We're sending people down there to them right now.
Don't say that while the fish people are
Oh,
coming.
okay.
Shark.
Oh yeah,
Like,
there's a giant friggin' shark.
there's also a
Beat us when we
giant.
sink.
There's a giant
That's not
shark
a
in the
baby
water.
Again, I like the idea of us
Shark.
disguising ourselves as fish people, and then we can maybe convince the shark that we're also fish people.
The shark's smart enough for that.
Is the shark smart enough for that though? Sharks are not that smart, especially prehistorics. Prehistoric schmucks.
Brandon's got it away.
Prehistoric schmucks are not very smart. They're even less smart than current sharks, which are also not very smart. They're all dolphins.
I think
So-
we could just go really fast. Through it faster.
What if I just, like, throw my dagger 50 feet through a shark?
She really wants to kill the shark.
I was being mostly sarcastic, but also that's kind of an option.
So
I mean, I won't stop you if you want to throw a dagger at the shark. If you want to run to the edge, just throw the dagger at the shark. Go ahead.
So you need your staff, right? To do your thing?
Yeah, but I could always just
You just absorb
I,
it
like-
into your hair.
break off a branch and put it behind my hair.
Okay, so now we have an option of going on deck as captured. But how do we get out of our chains if we're captured?
I don't know. You have to figure that out.
Do they
I
seem
think
to
it'll
be
be-
taking the minotaurs as well?
I think
Yes, they are.
Well, if we allow everyone to be captured, then this entire game moves onto the ship.
As everyone is like talking among themselves, I'm like raising my hand.
Yes, Ellie.
I know the boat is sinking, but I think it's best if we just sneak on, so then we don't have to be chained up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
because then we don't have to worry about how to get out of that.
Ooh, another option.
So I
Let
guess
ourselves all be captured except for those sneaking on, so those who are sneaking on can then release all of us on the boat, and then we can fight from inside the ship. Ship boat, something.
I like that one.
oh.
Narte pipes up. I think that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, do we-
Adlanna, teach me your ways.
But do we have any way to unlock the chains once we get on, or
I
to
was
break
Well,
them?
assuming
go
we
look for
could
keys.
blast them with something. Or
So
if you
you look.
Or as a rogue,
Oh, yeah, that's true. I am trying to blocks.
You're also the stealthy one.
That's fair. I just like giving other people opportunities, Tarina. So what? I mean, possibly I could take an invisibility potion with somebody
I guess
as we sneak on, and then I'll pickpocket the keys off the guard and unlock everybody once we're on there.
I guess you and Keyanthi.
I'm pretty stealthy as well, so.
You're also quite good stuff,
Yes.
and also good at punching.
Yeah, you guys are both really strong.
So if it's us two go, keep on, then we can manage it. And I still think the best plan is to, do a diversion and have us sneak on while everyone.
And everyone else is being held on as prisoners.
Yeah. I think that's.
Okay, so off in the distance, you see things happening as you've been talking for like 10 minutes.
welcome to D&D.
Welcome to D&D. Stuff still happens. So,
Oh no.
the fishmen and have sent up a representative. They're talking to Nagalpo. He has appeared to have come to some sort of agreement as people are now lining up, being actually roped together, and then being brought down to basically, and you hear like below the waves, basically like the submarine coming up.
Ooh. So let's get ready to do some sneak. Jupa, can I
So should we-
hide on your shoulder?
Split up.
Split party.
Drupa's just like,
I think it'll be fine.
If I hide
I think it'll be
mostly in your mane, invisible, do you think I could sneak on with you guys?
You'll be invisible. You don't need to.
I mean, it depends how much they touch her, which I'm assuming she wouldn't let them.
Okay, I think we should take the potions and start going.
yeah, so she's just like, I mean, I won't stop you if you want to climb on my back.
That
But-
sounds like a great plan.
Okay, so you
Better than climbing down chains.
So, you guys, people are being lowered down, by like they're like climbing down a ladder and then being led onto the submarine, through the, hatch. That's the right word. Through the hatch in the top. And then, it's kind of a slow process because the hatch is only so big.
Oof. You know what we should do? Maybe I should just pick the lock after we're on the ship and then take the invisibility potion. Yeah?
You're telling you to sneak on, right?
No, not for capture.
Make perception checks, everyone.
Ah, yes.
So, Tina, you will roll a 20. 20?
So, again, reminding the noobs who've already forgotten. It's this
That's
plus
19, and then you add your perception, which is
perception
Yeah,
plus
plus your-
proficiency bonus.
If you're,
So
are
20?
you?
Yes,
Mhm.
I am actually.
Okay, yeah. So it should be.
Okay, 14, 15, 16, 12, 14. Yeah, 14.
22.
oh,
21, girl.
21.
Dirty 20.
It's my
Okay.
my favorite. My keen senses.
Did
Okay.
you say Michael?
Oh, I got a 16.
Okay, so Keyanthi hears with her keen monk senses. She hears the like fish people grumbling to themselves. Ah, you recognize this as a broken common. Ah, too slow. Maybe open cargo bay. And the other one's like, yeah,
Taco Bay. That's what I heard. I'm sorry. Cargo Bay.
cargo bay. Yeah, maybe we open that
I would be
cargo
super
bay.
down for
Then we can just
Taco Bay.
shove them all in there. Better than waiting around all day. Yeah. So then they kind of like saunter off.
This seems like a good plan coming into play.
Oh, did you hear what I hear too?
No, I just assuming you told us immediately.
Guys, guess what happened?
Ah, what?
And then I tell you. Yeah.
The taco bay opened.
The Taco Bay opened!
It seems like an opportunity we shouldn't miss.
Yes. So we'll figure out.
Okay.
We'll go straight to the Cargo Bay.
Yes.
We hop on it? Or hop on it?
If they see
So
Oh, invisibility.
they make a I mean, you don't. You have to look over the boat to see where they're going.
So is the plan for the rest of us to get captured and then
we free you.
You,
and
yeah.
then you
I think that's what
three
it is, yeah.
Yeah.
are gonna free us?
Yeah. Yep.
Wah! 13 plus 4, 17 plus 2, which is 19.
Good heavens. What am I checking on?
Perception.
Okay, I got 4. And then I got a 3, and then I got a 2, so I got a 9.
Luckily, one of us saw it.
Yeah. So Adlanna, you lean over the edge, and like you can see that like the fish guys like they basically just dove overboard and then like swam under, and there was like all these bubbles released. So you assume that like basically like beneath the nose of the well, you know what submarines are shaped like, but it's
Yeah.
like the cargo bay is below water,
Okay, gotcha.
and you're like, haha, there it is. And Keyanthi,
What did I do?
you
Got distracted by something.
you got distracted by something.
Okay, now
Something
it's
shiny.
especially pretty.
The tacos.
The
I
tacos.
thought
You
I
had
thought I was looking for tacos.
you had a big hankering for tacos all of a sudden, and you're just like, man, I really want tacos.
This elvish
Thinking
tacos.
about all the different types of tacos.
Yeah.
Daydreaming about tacos.
Keyanthi, it's not the time for tacos.
Oh, it's always taco time.
It's time for action.
All right.
Alright.
So you guys see two fishermen approaching the group with their ropes. What do you do?
Oh, we're gonna hide behind the minotaurs and take some invisibility potions. Sounds like a good idea?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we with them or are they separated out?
Oh yeah, we're by the side of the boat.
Yeah, you guys are by the side of the boat.
So you guys came with us?
I think we're all in one group still.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Either way. Are we cool to do the?
Make stealth checks.
Oh, okay.
Am I doing it?
Yes.
I thought potions.
Um,
Well, actually, make like a sleight of hand, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I check that?
I don't
That's
know
better.
how one does that.
this might sound dumb, but maybe we should try. Well, I'm talking to the other party.
Okay.
So you just add 3.
Maybe we should try to distract the fish
17.
person. As they like take out my one last rock that I have, and as we see the fish people approaching.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't choose it either.
No, I don't need it.
I got it really
As
good.
it like
I
the
got
rock
two
starts to
swords.
glow,
I got it.
and like, because I assume we're all together,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 You're together.
and as they go off to hide, I'm just gonna shoot a rock at the fish person.
Okay.
Put away my blade.
Make an attack roll.
Because I still have concentration on my little magic stone. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
gonna throw my one last little rock.
Ooh,
Oh
nice.
yeah, that's a hit. That's an 18 plus 5.
Okay, so you like launch it, and he, like, you hit him, like, smack in the forehead, like David and Goliath. He's just like, oh.
Oh yeah.
And then everyone looks at him like, what the heck are you doing?
And I pump my arms up in the air and just scream at the top of my lungs, "You'll never take me alive!" And I just start running.
So, like, two very angry fishmen tear after you.
Are you gonna follow? I hope you guys don't follow.
Are we following?
You guys sound like seals in a bay.
And yeah, you just see me
Oh, so Ellie, do you
running.
call for them?
I grab your wrist and run. Okay.
There you
Oh,
go.
Red.
Meanwhile, we did sleight of hand checks. What are
Which
that
I
means?
don't know why sleight of hand.
I don't know.
Because you're trying to do something sneakily.
Well, I thought we rolled
Sounds
for
like
like
stealth.
Dex or stealth or something.
It is.
Yeah. Can we
Whatever
roll
you
for
want.
actual stealth that I'm actually proficient in?
Michael, what do you think you've DM'd more?
If they're trying to hide, then it'll be stealth.
Okay. So then,
Sleight hand would be like trying to sneak something. Trying to
okay.
do something without them.
Good throw. Roll was really bad.
See if I
Oh,
can
do I need
roll
to
It's
roll
still
again?
pretty bad.
Yeah, roll again.
Mine was bad.
Mine was
good. Why'd you change it?
I'm sorry.
Oh, that sucks.
It's okay. You got a pretty good bonus.
Yeah.
13.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
Decent.
Okay.
Alright. I'll
10
say,
points less than my original roll.
collectively, because Ellie managed to distract the two fish guys that were, like, immediately in your vicinity, you guys take the potions and manage to vanish.
Hey, let's go jump under some water. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Cut back to me just heaving and going.
Okay, shall we do the jump?
Yes, let's do the jump.
Can we mix?
Athletics?
Yeah, I was gonna say is it
Or
athletics
acrobatics?
or acrobatics.
Depends how many flips I do in the air.
I was gonna say
You can do athletics or acrobatics.
Ooh, sweet. 'cause
Acrobatics!
Athletics. Woo! 13 plus 5.
Nat
which is
20.
Nice.
My first nat 20. Now I can properly
Dirty
swan
20.
dive.
Okay.
Finally, I can properly swan dive off this boat.
Yes. You redeemed yourself.
Redeemed!
Redemption.
Okay, so, like, Keyanthi does this, like, Olympian, like, tumbling.
Wait, no one sees this. I'm invisible.
You're invisible.
I am just so extra. I'm
I
like,
swear
yes.
to do
But-
invisible people
but
see
you know
other
it.
invisible
But
That's
I
all
know what I
that-
did.
That's all
Okay,
that
That's a
matters.
real
You're right,
question.
that's
Do
right.
invisible people see other invisible people? Nope.
Nope.
Oh no!
I was about to say, like, I
You
felt
guys all holding hands doing backflips.
felt it in your soul. Team sleep.
So, anyway, like, the two of you both, like, managed to do magnificent jumps that would have, like, would have been the best action movie
Where's
ever.
Tom Daly when you need him? Tom Daly.
You know?
Shout out.
And the two of you managed to get off without issue and into the water.
Sploosh.
Then, Kenaris, you just run and jump off the ship.
Cannonball.
I'm very straightforward.
Yeah, he does do a,
No
you know,
nonsense.
his dive form's pretty on point, but it's nothing fancy.
Yep.
It's just very
Is he invisible
practical.
too?
Yes.
No, we're gonna assume he was amazing.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, man.
So the three of you are now in the water.
Oh, we like dove. I was thinking that I was like being able to like go whoop into the cargo bay.
Okay, so you look around, and you guys, where did you aim to dive?
Where the other guys were diving.
Okay, that's valid. So you see the cargo boy.
Hey,
You see the cargo bay.
cargo boy. Hey,
Cargo boy.
Oh,
It's the cargo boy. He has a bunch of tacos.
Oh man.
Cargo
the
pants.
taco
Please tell me there's a cargo boy in the cargo bay. Cargo tacos.
Okay, so we see the thing. Is it like?
Please tell
Is
me
it
he's
like
cargo
a
shorts.
thing that to pop up in? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
like
a
it's
dom-dom.
it's like
Megalodon.
Like
it opens like that.
Like a mama shark.
Yeah, and so like you would have to go through the cargo bay, and then you'd like emerge above the water in the cargo bay.
Okay, cool. So we're invisible, so we should get on there and hide before invisibility.
And dripping
comes out.
wet.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. They'll just see like water, and we'll just
It's
splash a
invisible
lot and like throw a fish up or something.
Oh yeah. Okay, I have a cantrip.
Okay,
You have a what?
I can't trip.
It's a spell.
Press.
She's
Oh,
gonna make us
okay.
speak dry immediately.
She is able to trip.
Ooh, fun.
I am definitely able to trip. What do I
Did
do?
you see her previous
You
time?
just cast it.
Okay, I cast this magic spell, which makes me very happy and Keyanthi very happy inside. She's like, finally, I can be clean again. So I press.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation.
Yours.
Prestidigitation.
You cast it. You're still wet because you didn't get out of the water.
Water.
Well, I mean,
Can
I
I
probably
uncast
popped
and then
out.
walk on the water?
Okay, do we need to roll to pop out of the water?
I just need you to tell me you guys did that.
We got out and like stealthily kind of rolled right next to the edge, so it looked like it was supposed to be wet, and then she did the thing. Yes.
Okay, I actually drew a map this time. So.
Yay!
Whoa!
Dungeon.
Get
Oh.
all this crap out of the way.
We gotta move a lot of stuff.
I'm
Okay.
gonna gently move this.
Move the mic.
Okay, don't roll it all out.
Cargo Bay. So that's where we are.
Okay.
Ooh, this looks feels fancy.
It's a reusable.
Yeah, it's a reusable map thing.
What kind of markers do you use?
Use
Wet erase.
wet erase. You have to use wet erase.
Wet erase.
Those things are pretty
Dry
good.
erase.
I've used them a couple times.
Mhm.
Just
Hang on,
not
I
think
gotta
about this
put a
right
battery
away
in
until
this.
this very moment.
And then we pause.
And then we pause.
Oh, we pause? I'm gonna get some drink. Me too.
Ren,
You want water or paint?
water.
I already reset the.
I'm stuck in a corner.
or the
Yeah,
map.
me too.
It's like, yes.
I'm running.
We're running. Following.
You like
I
Blur?
mean, I figured we'd just
At
try
least
to do something.
The 3 casters are in one spot.
At least.
I'm honestly glad I didn't go
That'd
because I
be
probably
so
would have
much
been that much
better.
worse. I don't have any spells,
Am I quoting Legally Blonde?
and
Maybe.
I just got my little cantrips.
Legally Blonde the music.
Honestly,
I was
Seems
singing.
like me.
I
Awesome.
don't think
I
there
was
would be.
singing
Yeah.
Rather Be Me and Meant to Be Yours on the way up. So,
Rather be me. What's that?
Mean Girls.
I want to see that. I haven't seen that one yet.
No music. I haven't seen this.
I
I still haven't listened to all the music.
I
Okay.
chose to see Anastasia in
Well,
New York
that's so much
instead.
more.
So good.
I was gonna say like that's 100% better.
All right, are we going back into the game?
Okay.
Back into the game?
Ooh, there's a map.
Are we focusing on the infiltration team, or are we gonna switch back to Ellie?
I think we switch back to
Yeah,
Ellie.
switch
I'm curious
back.
what's going on.
Okay.
So we're following them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need. Let's see. You do like 30 feet, and let's see how fast they go. They also have a speed of 30 feet.
Yep. But I would imagine I'm like pretty far away from them, so I have a little bit of more length.
Yeah. We'll say that you guys need to do contested athletics checks.
Oof.
Can it be acrobatics? Can I do a backflip too?
My athletics is not that good.
Are all 3 of us doing this or just?
They just went after Ellie.
We were following after them.
Okay, so
We can
yeah,
follow
all of
the
you
guards.
need to do it.
Yeah, we're behind the guards then.
Okay.
We're running after the guards.
All right.
So something happens. Would you like a dagger? I have 2.
You know what?
Is this not gonna
Sure.
be good?
Have a dagger.
Yep.
Wait, that's my sword.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Even though like I got like a good amount of distance between them before because I shot my rock at them, but I'm still even though.
Okay, so
Does Ellie need, like, a mister for her
you
first
give it
spell?
your all.
Good thing they're behind the guards.
But man, you used up all your magic, and that took a lot out of you. So you're just like, "Ugh." And the 2 of them catch you,
No.
and then one like grabs you by like the little scruff of your shirt, and it's just like, ugh, and shakes you around.
And I just give like a.
It's like, ugh. Be sure to tie this one up.
We'll call it a draw.
And so like he brings like they one holds you out like this, and he like brings you back, and then they kind of like just plop you down in front of and put you in the line where other people are, And so basically, like, everyone's just being tied up and being, like, on
What
and
about
being
them?
led
Yeah.
onto the ship.
What about Luna and Katrina?
Well, the Minotaur guards have also surrendered because they're under Nagalpo's orders, so they quietly go with the rest of them. So,
Well, no,
So
I'm
we're
talking
fine?
about my friends.
well, they're no longer being hidden behind the guards.
Oh, okay.
So the guards turned around and saw them and took them too.
I mean, when like the fish guys show up,
Well, no, they said that they were following
We were
behind
following
me.
behind.
behind who?
The
Behind
guards
us.
that were chasing her.
We were running after the
Oh,
guards.
after those.
Yeah.
So you're running after the fish guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were running after the fish guys that were following.
Okay,
Ellie.
okay. When you said guards, I thought you meant the guards of the ship.
Sorry. I
Um,
should have clarified.
so, they turn around and they see you, and then they like grab you too. So.
You're like, oh
My
crap.
father will hear about this.
My father won't.
What are you, Draco Malfoy?
My fuck with her.
With my father.
So,
Potter.
Should we try to run?
I don't know. Maybe we should try to have some dignity.
you can try to resist
It's too
them.
late for that.
Are you resisting?
No, I'm not resisting.
No.
Okay.
You're like, okay.
Yep, here goes nothing.
This happened.
Yeah.
Yep. So you have been captured, and for the sake of brevity, we'll just say you guys were all led to We'll cut to these guys. We'll cut back to these two.
So now we're dry. And
Okay. So you guys are in the water here.
We're still in the water. We're not dry.
Oh, I thought we got out.
No, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I mean, you said your head's bobbed above the water, so you guys are here. We'll
We
use.
saw the cargo bay.
We see it from the water.
Oh, I thought we like dove under our heads, bobbed above the water, and we went to the cargo bay and bobbed our heads above the water.
This is what Tiffany is. This is.
Okay, so this we'll say this is Fairius to the back, and we'll say that is
Oh yeah,
Keyanthi.
old school stuff. We're just using dice.
yep, and then this is bone die
Oh, thanks.
is
Thanks for
Adlanna.
appreciating my aesthetic. Oh. You're so smart, Tiffany.
There we go. Okay, I'll re-explain. All right, we got Fairius, we have Adlanna, and we have
Kenarius.
Oh, Kenarius. Sorry, Kenarius, Adlanna, and Keyanthi. All right. So you guys bob your heads above the water. You look around. We'll say there's like two guards over here looking around board. There are piles of like basically just like nets on both of these sides. And then there are boxes like along the wall.
No tacos.
No tacos.
Unless there's tacos in the box.
Well,
Alright,
make
that's
make
a turn back now.
make a perception check.
Are we looking for tacos?
No, we verified that there's no tacos.
Oh, right.
Ooh, 16 plus 4. Yes, 4 plus 2, which is
I got
22.
an 18.
Nice.
Hey, we're both
What do I
really
plus?
good at doing
We have a perception of
that.
one,
Like,
so
roll
16.
on
Okay, so with those rolls, I will say that Adlanna, you managed to like look around and you see that there are like vents that you guys could possibly get into on this side and on this side. Kenarius, you notice that the guards look super bored and aren't paying very close attention. Chris,
Okay.
and then Keyanthi, you smell the air. And the scent of tacos comes from the kitchens.
Tacos!
Feel like
Specifically fish tacos.
Oh, that seems like cannibalism?
Yes.
Is it Tuesday?
right?
Is it Tuesday?
What day of the week is it?
They work on an 8-day week.
Ah,
So
darn it.
So this is the Tuesday of that week.
Is it Tuesday equivalent?
it could
Taco
be,
Tuesday?
yeah, we'll say it's the Tuesday
It
equivalent.
could be another one that starts with a T.
Yeah.
Thursday.
You mean
Thursday.
Thursday?
Thursday.
Taco
With a
Tuesday.
different god?
I'm sorry.
It's Thursday.
Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Well, we have
Oh,
to
I have a
figure
different. I have a different audio for this.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shh, don't talk yet.
Goodness.
No, I'm just trying to make sure this.
Aboard the slaver's submarine. Bum ba da dum ba da dum ba da dum ba da dum. Brought to you by ambientmixer.com. Mixed by myself.
Yes!
Thank you.
Okay, I think we should try.
I don't know, maybe how many guards are there?
Tier 2.
Oh, let's totally do the guards. Screw the guards. They're dead.
Okay.
Is there like a door right behind it that's open or something?
The door is closed.
Yep, still.
And so, okay. You guys can do sneak round, sneak round, ambush round.
Alright. Are we stealthing?
Are
we...
So-
Also,
you
Jackie, remember, you are a rogue, and if you're doing a surprise round, you have advantage, so that gives you extra sneak attack. damage.
Oh yeah, sneak attack. Extra 1d6 damage.
Yeah.
Advantage attack only.
so you guys roll to just hit, and then we'll roll initiative after this round.
13.
I think you guys have advantage, so you can roll.
Yes, you can roll again.
I got
15.
You take the higher.
That will hit. So you can
18.
use
One.
his hand crossbow.
Alright, you.
But
Yes,
roll at 8
got
plus things.
8 plus what?
What am I
Stealth?
plusing?
Your attack.
Oh, my attack. Okay. I thought
So-
8 was for to hit, and I
so-
don't think I hit.
8 plus 6.
Oh.
For you.
Okay, cool.
18
That's a 14.
plus
Yeah,
7.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
18 plus 7.
all right.
Oh.
So we got a what'd you get, Tina?
This one's a 15. Do I add anything?
Yeah, you would add +2
2 plus strength.
plus strength. Well,
To hit,
to
right?
hit.
Yeah.
Even with a ranged weapon,
Is she using a ranged weapon?
I have a hand crossbow.
So it'd be
okay,
dex.
so dex, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
2 plus dex.
all right. So 2 plus 5.
Plus this?
Mhm.
So 20.
Okay, so you hit. So you see Kenaris like take out this hand crossbow and go, and
Nailed it.
here you can roll a d6.
Wow, this one's heavy.
It's a battle die. Okay, what is it?
That's 6.
Cool. So
Dang, 6
you
plus
do 6
3.
damage.
6 plus 3.
6 plus 3,
That's
9.
9 damage. I never do physical to damage. All right. So you do 9 damage. Okay. And then what did you? And then Kristen, you got an 18.
18 here.
Okay. So you can hit, but what are you doing? Because he is. You are here, and they are there.
Which one did she go?
Oh, so
Which one did you shoot, Tina?
I don't know. That one.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like I have to get out of the water to actually do anything useful, so I'm gonna
you
scorch
could-
out.
yeah, you could throw a dart at him
Well, I have darts.
if you're doing it at range.
I might as well have darts. So I will
Okay.
use darts.
Okay.
So it's 1d4
I'll shoot the same one she did.
All right. 1d4. It's the triangle.
triangle.
4.
4. Nice.
4 plus 5.
4 plus 5.
9 damage. with
Another
this
9,
dart.
dude.
Sheesh.
Okay.
I have really good distance.
Jackie, what is your roll?
Okay.
You gotta-
8 plus the 6, which is 14.
That does not hit.
Oh.
Is that one with advantage?
Yeah.
You got an 8 and a 1. That
It's a
sucks.
pretty high hit, but that makes sense, I guess, even though I'm on the stealth.
Okay, so it
The
just
floor is
Bad days.
slippery.
yeah,
We're not
like
even on the
you're
floor.
floating in water, and there's just like a little surge of water, and you kind of just you throw your what are you throwing?
I wasn't gonna throw anything, but I guess I'll short bow it.
Yeah, you're trying to short bow while swimming in the water, so
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
you just barely miss him. But he takes 18 points of damage. So let me calculate that real
The only
fast.
thing is that, like, now the other guy can put up a warning, so we gotta move fast. We gotta go fast. I'm gonna go straight for the throat.
Okay,
Cut off the
so
tongue.
now roll initiative because your surprise round is done. So roll a 20.
You're still invisible.
5
13.
plus 5.
I'm only invisible for 2
My
minutes.
initiative is
so
10.
it's about to wear off.
Did I get anything else? It's just
That's
what I
my
rolled
goal.
was initiative.
That's happening.
Okay, so I have initiative 10, so I'm probably gonna wait
Okay,
for everyone else to
so-
roll five. I'll be polite.
Oh, initiative plus 4.
Dex is plus 3.
I don't have a +2 again. Was that just
No, it's just
maybe.
plus your dex.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's just 4.
Yeah, it's just your dex.
Oh, okay. So 12.
17.
Okay, and then Adlanna. What was it? 17? Alright, 17. I will roll for the fish guys.
Meanwhile, let me go.
Okay. Okay. So, top of the round is Adlanna. What do you want to do?
Alana wants to, I guess, she gets out of the water and kind of, I guess she needs to get out of the water.
Okay,
Okay,
so that's your movement. Where are you going?
Okay, I'm going to, well, the one that does the most damage for me is my, rapier and my short bow. So how much movement do I get?
You get 30 feet of movement
Okay,
each.
so I'm assuming I can get to them.
Yes, you
I'm
can.
gonna go for the rapier, and I'm gonna go for the guy who hasn't moved yet.
Okay, so
You're that guy.
yeah,
So
so you're
that
gonna go
guy's
1, 2, 3, so that's 15 movement, and you're gonna hit that guy.
Okay, sweet. So,
Roll a hit.
8, which I put over here.
Oh, you have to roll your d20 first.
Oh,
You can actually hit the guy.
yeah, I really hope I do this time. 18.
Hey.
That hits.
Okay.
Definitely
now
hits.
Time to do this plus the 4.
Yep.
7 plus 4, which is 11.
Hey.
Slab right to the throat, forward stab.
Okay.
I'm going straight for the sound maker. That's what I'm doing.
Straight for the throat.
Straight for the sound. I don't want him to go like, help. I want him to be like, you know?
That was 11
Sound while you're
points.
No, it's way too much dexterity.
Okay.
Plus, they can still scream.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, the next in the round is the fish guy that you didn't attack. So he is going to go after Adlanna because he can see her.
Oh, what? I'm no longer. Oh.
Okay, he rolled a 5.
Okay.
So
That's bad.
I'm pretty sure he will not make this. Okay. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Look at your armor class.
No,
No.
15. No.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm new.
I am new too.
We're doing the
Okay.
new.
They can make 2 pincer attacks.
Pincer attack.
Gross! They have like spider.
Rolled another 5. So he missed twice.
Yeah.
So like he goes to like chomp on you and you're just like
Yeah.
do a hair flip.
Fish man.
Yeah. Okay, next in the round is Kenaris. What do you want to do?
So we have one guy dead.
No. One guy's taking more damage. This one's taking more damage, and then Adlanna just went like whack that guy. Yeah. So this one's you.
Well, I think we need to finish them off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Okay. So I get out of the water.
Okay.
I guess. I have a hand crossbow, a long sword, and a dagger.
Yes.
Use that long sword.
So
Use
you-
the long sword.
Yeah.
So you're
Okay.
gonna 1, 2, 3, shoot. Use a 15. And are you gonna attack the guy you?
Yep.
That guy. Okay.
Yep.
So roll the hit.
Yeah.
This
so-
one, 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
20.
Aww.
So
Six.
6 plus your proficiency is 8. Plus your strength would be 3. So
Wait,
that
Yeah, it should be strength plus proficiency. So I think
it's 11.
that's 11.
11 does not hit,
Aw.
sadly.
The floor was slippery.
Yes. Yeah. So like because you know it's bobbing in the water, you just the
I like how D&D becomes a game of excuses. Use the dice and go your way.
yeah. Like I mean I don't want it to be like oh you suck and then you just miss because that's just gonna make you feel bad.
put that on my resume. I slipped.
You know.
That's not my fault.
So like, yeah, there is a lot of
There
water
was no
underground.
sign.
There's no sign
There's
out.
no hazard sign.
Should drive
You
off.
know, like it's a ship underwater, so like water, you know, the current's going, and so like it's always in moving. So
Drive's fucking moist.
oof.
So, okay.
Anyway, you have a bonus action.
I do?
Everyone has bonus actions. You still have movement.
I mean, you could make a bonus action attack with your dagger.
Yeah, you can try to do a second attack with
I don't
the
know.
dagger.
I don't know if you could do longsword and dagger.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can, right?
she can because you can hold the longsword with one or two hands.
And I'm a samurai.
So you can take so take out your dagger.
Okay.
He whips out his dagger. Roll to attack.
Okay. Hopefully this time it's better.
Oh,
No.
wow, it's
Oh.
the same thing.
Here,
I think
have a different dice.
I'm like, what is
Just
this?
roll again.
DM's grace ability activated.
Seven. 7.
One more better.
Okay.
So 12. Wait.
7.
So this will be plus your dex, which is also a 3. So that'd be
It can
10.
be strength or dex.
They're the same.
Okay.
So it's 3 or 3. So that's 10 plus your proficiency of 12, which unfortunately misses.
Okay.
Why are these guys so tough? Don't they know we're only level 1?
They're taking advantage.
Okay, next is Keyanthi.
That's me.
Yes.
Alright, well I'm gonna...
Save us.
We didn't hit that guy.
They've both been hit.
They've
This
both
one's
been
been hurt more.
I'm always one for a fancy finish. So I go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm out of the water, dripping wet, furious, by the way. And then I'm
Shake
gonna
it
try. I'm gonna like kind of like dry myself by like windmill.
Yeah. Windmill kick.
Windmill kick. We'll see what happens there. Aha! 13 plus whatever it was, right?
Plus 7.
Plus.
That's a 20.
Yeah, that hits.
That's
And
it.
you can attack with
Good
your
thing I
short
have
sword
these
if you
ladies
want.
with me.
I don't think I had my sword with me because I was in a dress in the water.
Pretty sure you have a sword.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everybody else
I had
has
that
their
excuse.
weapons.
I had that excuse last time, so I guess I don't. Alright,
Short sword is a d6.
yes. I had that wrong here.
Yeah, you got it wrong.
I'll fix that on my chart.
It's okay. I have like most of it.
I got a 4,
Okay.
and then it's a 5.
Plus 5, so
That's 9, and then my attack bonus is 7?
No.
What's happening here?
No. You got it right. So it's 9.
Oh,
It's
it's
9
a 9.
damage.
Okay, 9 points of damage. Nice.
Yeah.
This is when you roll the d20. Yeah. Yeah, D&D is kind of confusing with that. It's like you have to roll the hit and then you have to roll for damage. That's how.
Anyway, so I tried my windmill kick
Yes.
for 9 damage.
That's a really strong kick.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
It's part of my charm. Legs.
With
All
your
right.
sword,
Legs are
Have
my
you
charm.
seen these
and then
legs?
Nice
you can
dance.
attack with your bonus action.
Oh yeah, I have a
You,
bonus
you
action.
can attack with your fist.
I will probably.
Bonus action.
I did like a roundhouse kick. I used a
You use
roundhouse.
your sword.
I did a spiral slash with my sword, and I'm going to, do that roundhouse kick afterwards.
There you go.
Okay, so I guess I do the kick again.
Oh my God,
Okay,
is that
kick
guy
him
still
again.
alive?
He's looking really bad.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
I'm not when I'm through. Then where's my dice? Okay. All right, so this is my D4 for a martial arts hit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 1 plus a 5, so that's a 6.
Yeah.
You did? I did. Is he dead?
Yes. So how do you want to kill him?
Well, I did sword slash and then did my roundhouse kick.
Okay.
We're nice and dry, and he's dead. I think that's
Yeah,
really...
describe how you finish him off.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Yes.
a lot of pressure.
Do you want me to just do it? Okay, so like you leap out of the water and dart towards him with the fury of 1,000 blows. You made me! You ruined my vacation! Yes! And then you do your kick first.
Yes.
So like you jump over some boxes and then do this windmill kick. And then, like, his jaw, dislocates, and he's like, oh! And then you pull out your sword, whoosh, and you wield it in 2 hands, psh, and then cut off his head!
Woo! Yay, beheading!
Yes, blue blood splurts on the ground and the head rolls away.
Nasty.
The other one is like, whoa.
Time to kill him.
Okay, so it's his turn next. So he is
Oh, yeah, take the dead guy out of
dead guy's out of there.
Make it.
So this guy knows he is in a bad place. So he is actually just going to try to get out of there.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna try and
Great, he's gonna
You
unlock
add
the
your
door for us.
dexterity.
So he is. Well, he's actually going to try to run past Jackie, so you get an attack of opportunity on him.
Oh, sweet. What does that mean?
It means you roll to hit.
Okay, sweet.
You get an attack roll.
Luckily, I had my rapier's last I used, so I'll use my D8.
Oh, I
4 plus 8, which is 12. And wait, 4 plus 4, which is 8. Yes.
You have to
Oh, wait,
roll
yeah.
to hit him first.
Oh, okay.
So roll your 20. Yeah.
3.
Ah.
I thought you said it was opportunity. You just said roll to
Roll to hit. It's okay,
Oh,
DM.
okay.
It's fine.
the bad luck of rolling dice in the wrong order. I should have to do the whole thing over again.
Well, it doesn't matter because like you miss him and he just jumps in the water and swims away.
Oh no!
He's just like, I'm getting out of here.
Well, we got rid of the guards.
Well, he can't speak, so
And his voice
Oh
box.
yeah,
I
you.
stabbed him in the throat.
But I'm sure if they see like blood gushing out of his throat, they're gonna
Wonder,
use
hey,
suspicious.
what's up?
They won't know where.
That's true.
They probably will know where you're stationed.
Great, so we won.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes.
Should we switch back? Do we know what they're doing?
Yeah, we can switch back to the
Yeah.
other crew.
Yeah.
All right, so the you are ushered in with the rest of the crew, and they take your valuables and weapons.
Oh really?
Yes,
Good thing you guys are all magic.
Fine valuables.
things that look shiny to them.
So did they like take our bags and stuff?
You can swallow your ring.
They would take your jewelry.
Oh.
They're not very smart, so they would take like your jewelry, and you because it's your arcane focus.
Can I just like hide it
I
in my
stuck my
mouth
totem
real
in my
quick?
shirt.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Hide it in my mouth before they
Yeah.
come and take my ring.
So my quarterstaff is my arcane focus, but before I did that, I like broke off. Like,
Yes,
a
you
piece
broke
of
off a little
branch
twig.
and put it in my ear.
They're not very smart, so they just see like you having a stick and they take it from you. They take shinies and then like you see them like carry them off to another part of the ship. So now you guys are separated into cells,
Wow.
and
Oh.
the they mostly divided you up into males and females.
They obviously know something about Michael we don't.
They don't know about me because I'm just green.
Yeah, they like looked
not
at you
easy
funny,
being
and then they're like,
They separate us by color.
Okay, it's like
Oh.
boys,
That's
girls,
racist.
minotaurs, unknown.
they're like, we don't know about this one, so let's just throw over here.
This seems
Throw over there.
Girls, Minotaur, the problem child.
Problem child.
You're alone. You wake up alone in a dark, cold cell.
You see, Ariadne and Heth are separated.
Aww.
That's me.
Is Ariadne with us?
Yes.
Aww.
Okay.
Yeah.
The cat.
So Heth is in this cell, and then Ariadne's over there.
Oh, I feel bad.
Yeah. So you see Ariadne like reaching through the cells.
Oh,
Like, Dad. And Heth is like just reaching. There's another like. These are also bars. So he's reaching through the bars and like holding her and trying. And you hear him softly sing this song that's also from a play we did.
Wow. Easy.
Don't die. That's bad for your health.
And the people who would know this are Nicole and Kristen, because they were in Alice with me. So he sings Animals in the Ark to her. But it's really sad because he's like, all the animals in the ark come to life when the house house is dark. Fox
Sorry.
and Red and the owl and
Oh,
flap
thanks,
their
Thank you,
wings
lighter.
and away they go. Overtake
It's been a year. It's been a year.
Song, sing song.
Yep. And that's all I remember.
Good.
We sing songs in this campaign. So it's her, we'll say that's a child's song in this world. All the animals in the yard. Woo!
Okay, I'm here for it.
And,
Is there anyone keeping guard?
so you have noticed that there are 2 guards that will, come in every, 20 minutes and then, look at you guys and then come back and then walk back out. And
So they come in here and then they look around and walk out.
mhm,
That's how that's happened? Okay.
mhm. There is one more guard guy that's right here, but he's asleep.
Oh,
Sleepy
okay.
boy.
And you notice something shiny about his hip.
Oh.
You think it might be a key.
Ooh.
Ooh. So, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna take a hot second to remember what spells I have.
I've got no spells. It's level 1. We got 2 spells.
One spell slot.
One spell slot left.
Oh, I didn't.
I could try charm person.
I didn't take mage hand.
Yeah, you can try that.
I
Yeah.
thought I had mage hand. I
Do
don't.
it.
I will try charm person.
Okay,
He's asleep.
Yes?
Go through
He's
the
asleep.
he is asleep.
Okay. Can we wake him up first?
What are you doing to wake him up?
Wait, I got this. Because I could see that they're trying to reach for the key. It's oh, wait, I think I got this. And I take a twig beneath my ear. I wave it around. It's come on, spirits. You know how to wake them up. And I kind of wave it around, and you see this kind of waft of air, kind of come from it. It's and you don't really see much. You just kind of see a shimmer.
Mm-hmm.
But you can smell it, and it smells absolutely awful. It smells like just skunk.
Fart.
As I use Druidcraft to make a skunk smell, and I could do it 30 feet away from me.
All right.
So I just put this cloud of skunk smell right on him to wake him up.
Okay, I don't even know what type of roll to have him do for that.
It's like smelling salts.
So, this
Animal handling.
we'll just say, what color is it?
Oh, it's
It's like a putrid.
It's like a putrid yellow cloud.
Okay, so you see this stank fart cloud just waft over, and it's terrifying. And then it just sits on exactly where his head is, and then he's just and looks around confused, and then he smells himself. Looks down the hallway.
And now I'm gonna charm him.
Okay. Charm person.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw
Okay.
above 14.
Smelling feminine wild.
Okay. A wisdom.
Yeah.
So he fails.
Yay!
Oh, the gold. What is that? It's
Well, he becomes friendly to you.
yeah. Basically, he sees me as a friendly acquaintance.
Okay. So he looks down the hallway and then looks back over, and he just kind of looks. He starts to walk down. I'll give him a little.
Yeah,
dice.
give him a
Oh,
So he walks over here and he comes. He's looking at all of you, and then he sees you wave, and he's like, "Oh, okay." And he's he kind of almost happily they kind of do this waddle sort of golem walk thing. So he comes over and he's like, "Oh shit! Hi, friend."
Hey, this is some sort of mistake. Somehow me and my friends all got stuck in here. Do you think you can help us out?
You won't tell anyone.
Charm.
He like, yeah, but I think
Gotta hem and haw a little bit.
just for you.
Good job.
Yay.
So he takes the key and then he like puts it in. He actually because he's an intelligence of 5. I'm gonna say he actually unlocks this door first. He walks over here and he's like, ha, ha, yeah, ha. He looks at you and he's like, ha.
Close. Keep trying.
And then,
A for effort.
so he's like, oh, okay. He starts walking this way and looks back to you.
Go try it. Go for it.
He walks over
See what
and
happens.
he's just like, this one too? This one, yeah.
Yeah, it might work. Go for it.
Okay, so he unlocks the door and opens it. And Ellie's cell is now open.
Yay!
So Ellie's out.
Oh, thank you.
He's like, ah. And then he looks back to you.
Not quite.
Still on
Keep
yours.
trying. It's okay. You can do it.
Okay, so he walks forward and he goes over here. He looks over to you, and he's just like, ugh.
You can do it. Just, sometimes we need to try things. Just,
Okay. And he comes over to your cell.
I walk up to him and say, "It's right there! It's right there! It's right there! It's right there!"
He's like, oh. And he unlocks the door, gives Ellie a pet. Nice elf.
Don't pet me.
She like almost back there again. And then he like sits back and is like, yeah, me
yeah,
good.
you did it. Thanks
Yeah.
so much.
So the 4th cell's still locked.
Hey, that's a really good friend of mine. Do you think you could help me with that?
So he goes over and he unlocks this cell. So all the cells are now unlocked.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And you are here for the best.
For friend.
Ask him where our stuff is.
Do you know where they put our stuff?
Stuff.
The shinies.
Chinese. Yeah. Sometimes we take some for ourselves. Sneaky. Yeah.
Sneaky.
But we take big things like sword. Yes. And we put them down next to a mess hall.
Okay.
And just go down hallway and down ladder and down other ladder.
All right. That sounds good. Louder than other ladder. Okay. Thank you. You're the best. Thanks.
Okay.
We'll let everyone else leave before me.
The people. So
Good job, Luna.
hang on. Let me do.
Yes. True.
Okay. So you
I make flower crowns. I can make farts.
Juba and
Okay.
Nagapa walk out, and they're like, "Oh well, that was easy. What do we do now? Like, we."
Well, we go down the ladder than the other ladder.
First we get our stuff, and then we take over the sub.
Oh wow, Ellie.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's watch what we say in front of our friend.
Oh, is the fish guy still with us?
Yeah, he's.
Everyone else leaves
He's
before me because
still
they know
there.
that they've been charmed when the spell's done. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know the fish guy was with me.
I did not see.
He looks at you and he's like, "You mean
yeah, in a good way.
In a good way.
Welcome to Revolution.
yeah." Juba, actually, we'll have Heth come out. Heth comes out. He grabs Iyenier.
Where's his wife?
Wifey.
Rich wife.
You don't see her.
Oh!
It's like, they took my wife away. I don't know where they took her. I have too many voices. I can't keep them consistent.
See, it's tough.
It's very hard, yeah.
Doing good.
But I don't think it is very wise to have, around 20 people walking through a ship. As much as I appreciate being
That is a good point.
freed.
I said I could like stay there like talking with him while the others split up, so to me make the spell
I
last
mean,
the
I
flower.
suggest we put this one in a cell.
Oh yeah.
Take the key.
That's a good.
Yeah.
And then when the other guards come back, we also put them in a cell.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
That is smart.
That's hot and smart.
Yeah, tell. And
That is
I like
so
whisper into Luna's ear. Yeah, tell the fish guy to just to sit in the cell, and then we can just lock him in.
Hey, look, it's been a long time since we had the chance to catch up. Do you want to go sit in there with me? Like, we need to talk about life and stuff.
I love talking. Life, so much to talk about. Also butthurt. Nice bucket to sit on.
Yeah.
He hobbles in there, and he just kicks the bucket over, some piss goes out. All the piss on the floor.
Aw.
He's like, and then sits on bucket.
Yeah.
We talk now.
Yeah. And then she'll just kind of be making small talks about random crap before as she slowly backs out with the key.
He's just like, friend, something I want to talk about.
What is
There's
it?
girl.
There's a girl?
There's a lady in his life. Grudo like Denka, but Denka's so brave and strong. Grudo can't say feelings. Only giver of prisoners.
Aw.
Denka never noticed me.
Austin, we feel bad about doing this.
And he puts his little fish hands on the cell and he's like, Denka never noticed me. Grudo, we try hard. But Grudo's small and not big. Okay, at this point we'll say charm has worn off.
An hour?
Oh, it's an hour?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's just like, do you have advice for Grudo?
Just maybe try new things. Maybe ask for different jobs at work. That you have a chance to show off just how brave and strong you are.
Really? Oh, maybe I could be crane operator. Oh,
Maybe.
yeah.
What's the crane operator?
What operates the crane?
Oh.
In
We're
middle,
so related.
it's like in sub there are two cranes. One has a big. He makes it
Super
scoop, scoop, and then one has a big net.
Oh.
Big net. And we usually not use scooper. Sometimes we use it to rake ground and bring up shinies.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Usually, we just lower net of people to feed Megla.
Oh.
Megla.
Oh no!
Lower people.
That's why we catch you.
Friend or friend? You like Megla?
Megla, not so much. Megla's scary.
Does Megla help you guys at all?
Is Megla mean to you?
Is Megla taking advantage of your kind heart?
Douchey sharks.
Douchey sharks. I have to look up.
Have you seen West Side Story?
Oh.
We not very.
What did the dwarfs do?
Many battles, much blood. Very sad. Most of my people dead, gone away. No more. Hunted for skin.
That's messed up.
Very messy. And you can see their scales have this glisten to them that it's attractive.
Neat.
But,
Chinese.
is part of his skin taken off, or is he just showing off his scale?
He's showing off his scales.
It's like that one rainbow fish.
Rainbow
Fish.
Shout out to Rainbow
Is anyone
Fish.
else on fire?
I'm
Yes.
pretty warm.
Okay.
It is warm in here.
Now I feel
That's
even.
right now.
Now I feel even worse for him putting him in prison. He just has a
What
lover.
was the name of the girlfriend?
Girlfriend, not
was-
girlfriend.
I don't remember.
It started with a D.
Denka.
Denka.
Danka? The fish girlfriend?
Love interest.
What does
Interesting.
Denka feel about my blood?
Denka. Oh, Denka. He kind of like spaces out while thinking about Denka. He goes, Denka. Hard to say. Denka, hard to read. That's why she's so beautiful.
Mysterious.
Oh.
But she close to Hardo. Say that they sisters. Say that Megala is their chance for us as people. Otherwise, dwarves will extinguish us.
Why are you, so why are you coming after ships with mostly, like, humans and minotaurs? We mostly don't have dwarves here.
We knew ship was made by dwarf.
Careful where you buy your products.
Oh yeah, a dwarf owned the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And she was the party planner.
Dun dun dun!
That's why she wanted to scale.
Just for clarification, Heth was married to another elf?
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, maybe you should. Look, if most of us are just like innocent bystanders in this situation, don't you think that we should live and not be fed to Megla? So you guys can hunt for more dwarves faster?
He like stares into space.
Too complex.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to understand the idea. You not dwarf?
I am elf human.
What dwarf?
Dwarf?
They usually have
Is-
big beards.
Yeah.
There
They're
is
short and wide.
like that. He points to a minotaur.
No, that's tall and wide. The tall, the dwarf fuzz is around here. The minotaur fuzz is short and all over.
I like take my hair and like put it in front of my face to look like a beard. Don't want this.
Oh. Yeah.
And I put like a grumpy face on because I just assume all dwarves are
You
grumpy.
you see Gren, who is a dwarf, like slowly move behind Juba. He's just like, must watch for face hair. Yes, hair is strange to me. Have none.
Well, I don't have scales, so we're in the same boat.
Yes, we are. And he kind of smiles at you, like he's like, I don't know what to do now. He's just like,
I like slowly lean towards him and I say, should we go now? But I just feel bad for leaving him. That's true. We should go.
How many are there other people that are on the ship that we noticed were taken down?
all the prisoners are in these cells, so all the
Okay.
prisoners have been released.
Okay, so there's no one to save.
No, they technically have been released, but they still need to be saved.
Okay. So we can't go looking through the sub for somebody else. Okay.
Yeah, you have all who are accounted for.
Well, we can't stay under the water for too long without getting hurt. So, how do we get up to the surface from here?
Grudo, not sure how it worked, but there's a wheel in front of ship. So,
Where's the front of the ship?
go down hallway, go downstairs, go down hallway. See big door.
Which stairs?
both lead to the same point.
Ah! Thank you, Udo.
Yes, friend or friend.
So, where is our ship?
This ship or your ship?
The one we were from.
Probably above us. We left. Big boom. Had small man put bomb on ship. Yeah, he starts to like bob because he's weird. We had bomb on ship. Bomb go boom. Ship no more. So, Jupa comes over and is like, alright, look. I'm a Minotaur. I am 8 feet tall. It's not going to be very good for me to be wandering around. I say we have the 4 of you. 1, 2, 3. Unless you want to take someone else with you. To go and figure out how to infiltrate the ship. Come back with a plan. You seem the most capable, to be honest. Everyone else is a bunch of...
The 2 arcane elves are here as well?
Yep. They are... Yeah, they're there. Narte, like, pops up. He's like, I'm here! Fairius kind of scoots over. He's like, present. Here.
We should take them with us.
Yeah.
I'm good at biting things.
That'll be useful.
Fairius leans over and he's like, you have a sword, bro.
You both.
And not on you.
So,
Fairius
Let's-
pulls out a boot knife.
Do I still have the dagger that she handed me?
Yes, we hit it.
Who handed you? What?
She handed
I
me a
had a
dagger
dagger.
as we were going down.
Oh,
We
where'd you
both
hide?
held daggers and then just like hid it in our pockets.
Yep, I'll say they were managed. You have daggers. Because the fish guys are not very smart.
Yeah. But my scimitar's gone.
Yes, your scimitar is not. That's a big shiny
so
thing.
let's get our stuff back, re-equipped it, and then let's try to take over the sub.
Okay. We...
Let's have that be plan. Let's have that be step 7. Whereas step 1 is finding other people to help us.
These are all the people.
Except for the 3 that are somewhere here.
Oh yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah, we need a plan.
Did we know where they were going?
No, they didn't say anything. It was not communicated.
Okay.
Fairius walks over and is like, I wouldn't worry about yours. He kind of specializes in this sort of thing.
Yep. Well, there are
Well,
other 2 friends.
Let's not worry about Prince Charming or your hero. Let's try to
I mean,
maybe find
Narte
someone
pops
else.
up and he's like, I mean, Adlanna is charming, but she's a girl.
Did Narte just say that?
Narte.
You mean Narte McForte, who thinks I'm amazing, just called me a girl?
I was referring to Adlanna as the hero. But let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I can start walking.
Alright, let's go.
Narte again.
Alright, bye. As I'm waving to the...
Alright, so everybody else
Fish
is
guy.
gone first, so.
Yes. So we'll go back to these guys.
Hello. Are we on the chef map?
Yes. Yep. Gotta flip the map again. You guys are actually roll this up for me. Flippy flip. Oh, sorry. Yep. My bad. My bad. Hey, what's up? Okay. So the 3 of you.
Guys,
Can we use a dice I probably won't use like this thing?
oh yeah, yeah, you can
Yeah,
do
use a sparkly one. Okay.
Okay. So I'm thinking our plan is that we want to take the ship out of here. So we have to get control of the ship.
We do. So we have to get out of the cargo bay and just another
I'm
room.
assuming we noticed the cargo bay is at the back of the ship.
Yes.
Okay. Can I use a perception check to see if I can fit inside the vents?
Yes. Roll a perception check.
La 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 la. 5 plus 4 is 9. Not great.
You go over there. You squat down. Pull the vent off. That like slats of the vent. You can fit. Does anyone want to do anything else?
Should we take the vents forward, or should we just charge over forward through the door?
Should we all see if you can fit in the vents?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna check to see if the door's unlocked.
So, yeah, someone wants to check to see if the door's unlocked.
I'll do that.
Alright, so, Kenaris goes over, checks the door.
This.
Yes. Roll, 11. We'll say this was an intelligence check, but it's not very high.
We're rolling to see if we can open a door.
Yes.
You're more of a wizard.
Like a perception.
Anyway, he notices that the door is locked and does not have a handle.
Sorry.
But to the right of the door is a crank that you can turn to unlock the door. It also appears to be removable.
Removable crank.
Yes, you can take off the
The
crank.
wheel.
Yeah, you can take the wheel off the wall, and then thereby disabling the door.
And having a wheel for later if you want. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, you take the wheel.
I'm gonna go back over to the dead bodies. Body singular.
Dead boars.
Okay.
Boars. And
right there.
I'm going to discreetly pluck a scale from this man's back.
Okay.
You don't have to be discreet if he's dead.
Well, I'm saying discreet as in if somebody were to glance over the body, they wouldn't know which one to.
Okay, so you take a scale.
Sweet. What do you think, Candy? Should we go for the vents? Yeah.
It's D&D. Everybody has heard it.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Can you fit in the vents?
I hope so.
I feel like
My
I'm-
skeleton body.
I was about to say, I feel like I'm earlier than you are.
Probably. You can all fit for the vents.
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way. You can all fit
Yeah.
for the vents.
I definitely think we should just continue through the vents so we can move
Uh,
quickly through the ship as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can take this vent or that vent.
I say this vent.
Yeah, so
Okay. So you guys.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, did we notice? Like, is this like the ship, or is this like we came in through the back, but there's like obviously some more over here?
I mean, you just see wall.
I meant like when we came in, we saw this. Is this centered like it is here, or is it like this is the whole ship? All
This
together?
is the center.
Okay. dope.
Yeah, like these are sections, and then they don't necessarily align next to each other that way. So this is like the width.
Okay. So let's do some crawling.
Okay, so you guys go over here,
Stealth mission.
and you guys come into the dark room. Dark room S.
Oh, I was thinking that we would look out the vent before we went.
Oh, okay. Well, look.
I mean, I'm assuming it's dark if I can't see it.
Yeah, you
We
can
have dark. I have dark vision.
Yes.
Oh, she does have dark vision.
You guys are all elves.
Yeah, you're all elves.
Yeah.
You see that the room, there's nothing in the room. There appear to be brooms and a few crude weapons along the wall. So this is storage room.
Take the brooms. This is Skyrim.
Maybe one of them. Should we try going in the other vent?
Going back through the
Can
other
we
vent?
see is the door the same as the other door?
The door that it is the same design of. Well, you haven't seen that door.
Oh, I was.
There's a
Oh,
there's a
that's
wall here.
That's
Yeah.
a wall.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if that actually leads to anything. What are these dots?
That signifies the hand cranks on the wall.
Oh, there's hand cranks we gotta get to. Okay.
I mean, you already got to that hand crank.
So we have to figure out a way to get to that hand crank. So maybe, yeah, this vent isn't the right vent.
Well, you guys can go out.
Well, there's a door here. Sorry, I didn't make that very clear.
Okay, yeah, it's hard to see.
Door.
Okay.
That's a door.
Alright, so we gotta make our way to at least this hand crank, I guess. Alright, so I hop down.
Okay.
Bounce. 1, to. How far can I go?
I mean, you're not in battle, so you can
Oh,
go as far as you
cool.
want.
Alright, so I go to this hand crank right here.
Okay, what do you do with it?
Actually, I go to this hand crank instead.
Okay.
And I try to ka-chunka open it.
Okay, so you open it. You make a strength check.
Straight.
And when you do a check, does that add your something? What is that?
You roll.
So I have a +1 strength, so I roll a d20 and add 1.
Mhm.
I hope I do well. 17, so I get
All right,
18.
yeah. So like,
Crank
Wow.
that.
it's kind of rusted, but you like
Crank that,
put your
soldier
shoulder
boy.
to the wheel, push
Push
along.
Do your duty with a heart.
Full of
Oh,
song.
Oh my goodness.
So you crank that, and the door starts to wheeze open. It wheezes aside.
Maybe. I'm some bad doors. Who got oil? Who got oil?
Do you look through the door as it is opening?
Yes.
Okay, so you look through the door and you see a mess hall.
That's all.
And at the tables,
Oh, I found a mess hall, guys.
you found the mess hall, and at the table are the fish guys.
How many fish,
Oh, there's
guys?
gonna be more than 4.
You found their lounge area.
So
Crap.
did she peek in, or did she like
I
aggressively? Okay, good
It's okay. They're at lunch. They're not gonna attack.
They don't care.
I'm not on break.
Ooh, that's so
I'm not
nice.
working right now.
Yeah,
No, you
they're
have fun.
I don't get paid enough.
I'm not obligated to kill you right now.
I have an idea.
Alright. Oh, you don't see
Are you gonna use your feminine laugh?
No, I don't need to use my feminine wiles in this case.
Are
I
you gonna
carry
try to
around.
put their eyes
I
out?
carry around odd things. Okay.
okay. So you look in there. You see a room full of fish dudes.
I go with it.
You're like,
That's a lot of fish. That's a lot of guys.
That's a lot of fish
That's
sticks.
a lot of dice.
How far can she peek? Is she only seeing like a little, or is she seeing?
she's seeing like that.
Seeing all the fish people.
She sees most of them. They're all just sitting at tables, like eating and drinking and talking with each other.
I've got 2 ideas. What's your idea?
They have not
My
noticed
idea
you.
is not to engage them and try to find another way around, which I don't know.
Here's my idea.
Are you
That's
still
a
in the vent?
crank door. So I vote that we either gas them with my alchemy kit that I carry around, or we close the door, take the crank off of it, and we attempt to find whatever secondary door, because fire hazards, whatever secondary door there is, and then either gas them or find a way to immobilize that door.
I like the idea, but definitely going a different way. How much gas can you make?
I mean,
This is the taco whatever day.
If we can rip off the wheel, spin to that door, that disables that door, so you can't open it, and then I can attempt to make however many batches of gas I'm allowed to make. Because I've got my alchemist tools, and I actually have a large pot because I'm a folk hero. I have an iron pot, which I assume comes with a lid
Okay.
that I can generate gas in.
It looks like they can go out through door to room P, and there's a stair, and then there's a. So they do have the exits we can't really block
I
out.
was assuming that we didn't see those.
Oh.
So should we gas them now? Or is
She would have seen the door at the far end of the room.
So should we gas them now when we have the opportunity and then disable this door for those who are trying to escape?
I think we should continue to sneak around to figure out how to get out of here. I don't know of any other
But if we get
passage
caught,
besides this creaky door.
but if we get
We'll
caught,
look around
then-
some more.
Alright, so I guess I'll try and do a perception check.
Okay.
I just worry if we get caught and they get summoned and they can come get us in that.
Perception check. I got a 14.
So, you look around and you notice that there are little ventilation shafts indicating that there are more vents along. So you see a shaft here, and you see like
They in that room.
this is a different room. And you remember that shaft.
Finally remember this shaft. Continue. Okay.
Shaft goes on.
So I know this is a big room to avoid. So let's go back up into the vent.
Let's disable that door.
Yeah, good idea.
And then
Okay.
we'll go back to the bed.
Right.
You have to
Okay.
roll to do that?
No, you can just do it.
I will
I'm
remove
not
the
gonna-
hand crank, stick it in my back pocket.
Come back in! La 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 la
Okay, so there is another little slat here.
Do you want to go investigate this time?
Sure. Okay. Do you peer through the slats?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see that this peers into the kitchen. And there are all sorts of like bubbling pots and mostly
Tacos.
yes, you see there's this big like griddle basically, and there are just tortillas on, just tortillas for days. You see one of the fish guys with like a little chef hat, and he's just like,
Oh, what's that chef dude in? That Muppet? Yeah.
You mean a Swedish chef?
This
Yeah,
man,
Swedish chef.
I love that guy.
he's just flipping him over. He comes over, chops up some fish. The fish is raw because they don't care.
It's raw! Cannibalism! That's fair.
Yeah, it'd be like us eating monkeys, I guess.
Ew. Alright.
Never had that yet.
Monkey's brain is more popular in Cantonese cuisine. They're very rarely found.
Okay, you have to.
Sometimes
You also
it's
see, there's like a small little hot plate off to this side that looks like it's seen some use. I'm gonna switch out this battery. Technology.
You
Okay.
have to drug them
Drugs.
safely. Safely drugging them.
That's
I'm not gonna just poison them.
Do you have drugs on you?
I've got an alchemy kit. And then the large pot. And that could just be pot. I mean,
Pot.
iron pot.
You pull out pot.
Well, it's a pot.
Pot pots in.
She changed the sound too.
Yep, it's a mess hole.
Mess hall sounds. Oh.
Wow, so I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I was like, probably both.
All right.
The
So, the you also see an array of exotic spices, and several cookbooks that are in Dwarfish, which you know.
I also know.
I know.
Yes, he knows Dwarfish.
Yes, I do.
So, what do you guys do?
I don't know. I'm all for.
Why do they have dwarvish cookbooks?
You don't know that. You don't know. Why?
Yeah, because they're
I
they
guess
sold them.
they stole them. That's what I thought.
Yeah, they probably stole them from.
You know, like the
Maybe
Twilight Zone
it-
episode, it's like to serve man, and it's like it's a cookbook, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Sorry, too much
Jackie,
serve.
you want to poison their food.
I want to drug them.
Okay, so you want to drug their food. All right. So I will say there is a boiling pot of water close to where you guys are. You could. Would this be a sleight of hand check?
To slip it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do a
Okay.
sleight of hand.
I don't have to create it. I can just assume I can make drugs.
Oh, do you have?
I
What do you,
have an alchemy kit.
Okay,
Alchemy
so-
skills.
if you want to do that,
So
you have
you're
to
gonna
go
mess
back to like
An open
an
area.
open area where you can like actually get your kit out because like the vents are small. So you could backtrack and go back to the storage room.
Alright, you were gonna.
So in the storage room, there's you see mainly just rooms, and like I mentioned before, like basic weapons.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull bone off my necklace.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna put it into some water, a nice skin of water. And I'm gonna put some water into my iron pot to carry around because apparently it's a thing folk heroes do. And then I'm going to boil this bone into an odd, strange smelling broth.
Okay.
And I honestly, I'm like 50-50 that it's either gonna put him to sleep or it's gonna like give everyone terrible, terrible gas. I can't remember at the moment. So I'm just gonna close the pot and then I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Is that valid?
Is that valid?
I mean, it's whatever you want to do, DM. I mean, you could have a roll to make it.
Yeah, let's have you roll to actually make it.
What should I use? Some
Knowledge?
wisdom, knowledge. I've also got
Well, you have an alchemy kit. You're proficient with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So, would you like roll?
roll plus
So I guess
proficiency.
it's your choice. Like, she could roll plus her proficiency plus her dexterity, or Intelligence or wisdom?
I'll say you have to roll with your proficiency, and then add
I've got animal.
and then roll like intelligence to actually know like how much of what to like put together in this pot to get it done.
Okay, so it's 2 separate rolls.
No, you add
No.
you add your intelligence plus your proficiency.
So I roll, got 7 plus 2, which is 9, plus 2, which is 11.
So you think you make a successful drug? You don't know what it does, but
Are there any other living creatures, rats, bugs?
make a
mice?
perception check.
What can I throw in this
Dear
potion?
God. 11. Wait, plus anything?
Perception plus your perception.
Plus 4. 15.
Okay, so in the, you look around, and in the corner you see like a little mouse.
Fantastic.
Which mouse or regular
I'm going to give this to that mouse.
Okay, make an animal handling check to give it to the mouse.
Yes!
To convince it
Yes.
to
Animal
eat
handling! Please, please, dear goodness. Do I add my dexterity to it? Ah! 7 plus
Oh.
4, which is 11 again.
Dice
Just
is
a queen
not
of
on her.
11s, man.
Yeah, dice is not on her side.
So, are you trying to coax it into eating this, or
Testing.
or
Well,
how are you
I
pushing
mean-
the animal?
I was assuming that the mouse was nibbling, and I just kind of like drip it onto whatever he's eating.
So it's a storage room. It's not nibbling on anything.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what that's nice to nibble at. Maybe he's nibbling at the brooms. Maybe they taste like fish.
Sweeping up all those fish out there.
Okay, so I will say that you do not convince the rat, but you can make a dexterity check to catch the rat and force feed it.
Yes.
Eat it! Is it good? Are you falling asleep?
Okay, the other dice. I'm rerolling this.
Here, you want another dice? Oh.
You missed the first time. You missed another time.
Okay.
It's just
13!
okay.
Plus my whatever dexterity, which is 17.
Okay, you catch it, but you manage to knock over a couple of the brooms.
Oh no.
All attention to yourself.
Would you like a new
Okay. No, it's okay. I think it's just because I'm full.
And then it makes a clattering noise, but you catch the rat.
Okay, so I catch the rat and I take my pot and I just jump back into that vent. Because I don't need the open space anymore. I've got to put it to my alchemist vial, put everything
Okay,
away,
so
and
you
jump back in the vent.
jump back into the vent, and we'll say that
You have the rat.
Kenarius is there, and he like takes your pot and looks really confused.
Okay, and then I'm just like,
Eats
just
it.
feed this rat this thing, and I'm just like, we're gonna watch it.
We're gonna watch this rat. So you feed the rat. It doesn't like it. It's like, and then we wait a few minutes. That'd be fun. Let's
start season?
No, that's not fun. That's the
There's a
opposite.
bunch of conditions inside of that.
yeah. Where's the conditions? Okay.
No, start
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay,
Just-
so we'll roll a 10.
Start breakdancing.
Okay, so the rat becomes very scared of you and like tries to get away.
Starts hallucinating. I mean,
Yeah, it looks like it if its fur could turn white. That's what it looks like.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn to you guys. I have this.
You're gonna turn
drug.
me?
I'm gonna turn to you guys,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, like, okay, we've got this drug. It's obviously causing some mild hallucinations and massive hysteria. Is this wise to give to these people, or do you think it's gonna cause them to be more aggressive?
I think more aggressive.
I mean, I can just keep it for later.
What do you think, Ken?
I think we should store that for later.
Okay, that's fine. I'll save it for a party.
Okay.
save
So
it for a
let's-
party.
A raid
We're a
party!
If we need
Raid.
to, do something really drastic and later, then we'll have that.
Yeah.
Yep. Pocket it for later. All right.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to switch to the other team?
Yeah.
All right, let's switch.
I feel like that's not a lot of time.
Switch to the other team. We're back with.
When you
Where
want
is
to.
the prison?
Right here.
Oh, okay, we've switched.
Yes, we have switched. So give me your triangles back.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So before we get back into action, do you want to do your little plug?
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do our spotlight. We are spotlighting Stuart, Abelman, the glass studio. He made these fine cups at the Northern California Renaissance Fair in which we purchased them.
Oh.
He's been doing glass blowing for over 49 years. And you may purchase your own handcrafted glass cup at www.abelmanartglass.com. He also has a Twitter and a Facebook.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll post
Wait.
it somewhere with the video. Right?
That's
We'll
cool.
put a link up.
Yeah, these are just really nice.
Abelman art?
If you ever get to
Glass?
the Renaissance Fair,
Abelman.
Yeah,
Man
his
art.
name is-
Man art.
His last name is Abelman.
Oh, that's
Oh,
why.
I
so
do
he
actually,
said
like,
able
really like
man
these.
art.
Man.
Not only am I able, but a man.
These are like handcrafted and they
Surprisingly.
just like feel good.
Yeah, your hand is.
Yeah, because
Fixed.
it's curvy. It's like you're supposed to hold it. I think the only reason I picked this up is because it's super textured. Otherwise, it's actually really inconvenient.
But yeah, you can see they're really cool. They look super mystical.
Yeah.
And he has
It's like
goblets.
super like rainbow, like
Iridescent.
It also has bodice
Oil
coolers.
spill. I love it.
All right, back to our campaign. So,
Oh man, we're back to us.
yes, back to the other team.
Well, we made it out.
Yes, you guys are in the hallway. Okay? And you guys are in the hallway. Boop, boop, boop. The hallway is pretty narrow. It's basically just like a catwalk with rails. So it's pretty narrow.
Do we have our friends with us?
Yeah, we'll have them behind you guys.
Yay, all of
They're
it.
the squares.
Yeah, they're the squares. Okay, so do you guys proceed
such-
forward? What's the plan?
Well, we have to find everyone's equipment, right?
Yeah.
So it's. They said it was down this hallway and then down the stairs.
Then down
It was down the ladder, over, and then down again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down
Yeah.
2 ladders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys proceed forward, and as you proceed forward, at the other end of this doorway, you start to hear the hand crank go.
Don't move. They can't see us if we don't move.
So the door is starting to open. What do you guys do?
Wait, which door?
This door,
one.
this one.
That one's starting to open?
Yeah. The
Get down.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the mosquito.
Let's start going down the. Start going down the stairs.
Shuffling people down
Wait,
the
is
stairs.
there stairs?
ladder.
Okay, that ladder.
Yeah.
yeah, there's a ladder.
We're going down the ladder.
Let's try to shuffle the other people first.
That sounds like a good. Come on, let's go.
Unless you want to turn back and hide and pretend that you're in a cell that's not actually locked.
Yeah.
We could actually do that.
So yeah, we're gonna try
Can
to
we do
get.
that? That'll buy us 20 minutes.
So we'll try to get the people behind us to go down the ladder first, and then we'll follow suit.
Okay, so the catwalk is 5 feet wide.
And then you have to get this
So-
guy out of the
okay.
cell.
So we have to go down first.
Yeah. Okay,
I don't
so
think they'll be able to get around us.
I'll walk past the ladder
Okay.
okay,
so that they can. I'm purple.
so you have to walk past them.
Okay. So I guess yeah, we should just do that if we want them to go down first. I think that's a good idea. So have us 3 go past it, so then the people behind us can go down.
Okay, so Fairius just slides down, and so does Narte. They are gone.
Oh yeah, it was just 5 of us.
Oh,
I
yeah, it was
totally
just the 5
forgot.
of us. Oh, yeah,
I
it was
thought
just-
it was like a big crowd of people.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, let's just all go down. Yeah. I don't know why I thought we were like escorting.
yeah, I thought it was
The
just for
door
everyone.
is starting to open.
All right, yeah, we're all going down. We're all down. We're all down.
I'm yelling.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nicole, you're the last one to go down.
Can I say I ran over to the other ladder because he said the ladders go to the same place?
Mm-hmm.
So none of us get seen.
Make a stealth check.
Okay, we're all making stealth checks.
Let's
with the
see.
stealth check?
We'll say Luna
I'll pass you
and
quick
Tarina need
guidance.
to make stealth checks.
Oh no, never mind. I'll
Okay,
make
so I
a
don't
stealth
have
check myself.
away.
Yeah.
Believe in you. It's a 10 plus whatever you got.
Oh.
Stealth.
You got it.
13.
That's not too
That's,
bad.
that's pretty good. It's okay.
11?
These fish people really.
Oh. You're fired for the night.
I was about to say you might have to kill someone.
13.
Okay, so. The fish guys, so two of the fish dudes.
Two of them.
Yes, there's two, because there's a double, because I mentioned before, there are two guards. Oh, this can be a fish guy too. Okay, so anyway. They, so one got a 12 and one got a 19.
Murder.
Okay, so he, because they like had to see you through like a door, he saw just like basically like movement. So they are going to go over and both look down this shaft. Tarina, what do you do?
Hi.
Okay, so you wave at them.
Quicker.
Well, yeah, I'm still going down. I just. Hi.
Okay,
I want to
so
see what they're gonna do first.
we'll do contested dexterity then, because then they have to get over there. We'll see if you get down the ladder first or if they get to the top of the ladder first.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
See if you get seen.
Because I'm gonna say as soon as they're like a foot away from me, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Well,
But I'm trying to get away first. Contested dex?
yes.
Nope. No.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I got
Oh my gosh, we
7.
just can't roll.
They got a 9. Okay, so you see the two of them pop their head. They're like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be there."
Yes, I am.
Alright, if you say so. One of the new
I'm
hires.
gonna have them roll an intelligence check. It was a 3.
Yes, I am.
And you say with such authority, they're like taken aback, and they're like, "Oh, okay." Shut the hatch.
That's so great. That'd make a great diplomat, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Gonna steal my
Okay. I'm gonna
Keep going.
like crawl down the rest of
I've
the
actually
ladder.
like stopped my descent, and I was just like I'm like holding a rock, and I'm like,
Disappointed.
I'm just like surprised. I'm just like, good job, Tarina.
Thanks, Ellie.
I don't know. Let's just keep going down.
Did the fish guys go check the other?
Or did they go? Yeah, what direction did they go?
They
did they
shut
go-
the hatch.
Oh, they left.
Yeah, they left.
So they went this way?
Just noped out of there. I'm here for this. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like
You're good.
Alright.
like Fairius is just like, I have no idea what happened, but that, okay. He looks mildly impressed, and then Narte is just like, I have a new hero.
I mean, I take after my aunt and I just continue going down.
That
He
would
doesn't know who that is.
yeah, what do we find down the ladder?
Oh, sorry.
Please tell me that we're going to 2 separate rooms. That'd be the funniest. Are we going to 2 separate rooms?
No, you don't actually.
That would have been great. Like, don't worry, they go to the same place. No, they don't.
I mean, he did say they go to the same level.
Oh, we're going to the other side of the map. Or no, we're going to another.
Oh, are we going into the mess hall?
It'd be weird if ladders descending into the mess hall. I mean, but if that is also the most used room.
Yeah. Ooh, fish tacos.
Do we have fish?
Oh yes. Okay. So you descend into
So much
their crew quarters,
Oh. Oh, hello.
but let's see. This guy's asleep, and there are bunk beds, but there are only 2 guys that are asleep. And
What about these guys?
so let's see. Yeah, you guys. Tarina's over here, and
The shiny cube is one of the elves.
So the cubes are our elf friends.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Yeah, cubes are our elf friends. So you guys are over there, and Tarina's just there.
Cubes changed, and I was like,
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
there you go.
That actually does help me.
Okay. Because this was a fish dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Also, there's 3 of them in total. Of that.
So this is a fish guy, and that's a fish guy. And this is Tarina and Luna and Ellie, and then this is Fairius, and this is Narte.
Oh, so there's really only 2
So
of
this
them
is
in the
kind of like
whole
a
row.
sleeping quarters.
Right.
Yes, this is the sleeping quarters.
So if we're ever not sure, just jump into a bed.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so this is probably not where we're supposed to be.
You look amongst the beds. It's it's a lit room, so you see that it's a straight room, and there are bunk beds where these rectangles are, and like these small. They're also like basically small chests.
Ooh. Where your stuff is?
Well,
Because they take them for themselves?
what did I name the NPC? Grendo?
You named him Grudo.
Grudo.
And his lovely lady friend, Denka.
Yeah. So Grudo did mention that sometimes they take shinies
Yeah.
for themselves.
Ooh.
I also don't remember
Do
what
they take my
direction he said
sigil
to
ring?
go.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's a shiny.
It is a shiny.
I just popped all my rings in my mouth.
We should go, right?
I don't know. My dad would kill me if I lost that ring again.
You hear like one of the fish guys like. He snores weird.
We need to be really quiet.
Do any of them look? Do I like recognize any of them, like as the person who stole?
Make a perception check.
We could all
Give them myself guidance as well.
Wow!
19, 23 plus 6.
Dang.
Dang. Okay,
She
so
perceives everything.
you
see into the
you look over at that guy. He's not the guy.
Okay.
You look over here. Also not the guy.
You can hear so
but
well, you can tell the color of their shirts.
but with that high of a perception, I will say that this chest is cracked open a little bit, and so is that one.
All right. I'm gonna go check the one that's closer first.
Okay, make a
Maybe whisper to Luna to like check the other.
Wait.
You're Luna.
Make
You're
a
Luna.
No, Luna.
Tarina.
Tarina. Terry.
I like grab Luna's like sleeve. I'm like, we have to go get the other stuff, right?
This one?
Yeah, make
I mean, I
stealth
will.
checks with advantage because they're sleeping.
Okay.
Want a different die.
You have advantage?
Oh, yeah, I do. 13.
Hey!
There we go.
I say that.
23.
Yeah. Yeah, 13's enough.
Okay.
That's enough. Because, okay. So you guys both make it without disturbing the fish dudes who are in their slumber. Alright, are you do an investigation check, both of you, because you are investigating the chests.
13.
22.
Okay, so McKenna, you shuffle through there and you find like just a bunch of random anything that's shiny, like pebbles or buttons or like a cup that's made of metal, and you keep digging and then you find this box and you open it and in there are rings. And amongst those rings you do find your signet ring.
Oh, nice.
So we'll say that you just close the whole box and then take all the rings.
Okay.
And then
Good
it's
plan.
the rings together. They're not super valuable. They're probably just like silver or iron.
I loom over Luna's shoulder and I just take the pebbles.
Go for it.
Okay, and then Nicole,
These are useful.
Tarina looks through and she finds you actually find really fine linen.
Like silky shiny.
Yeah, soft cloths. Apparently, whoever you found was into shiny cloth.
Okay.
And so you can take that if you want. At the bottom, you find a bag of like five gold.
Sweet.
I'll take it.
So yeah, take 5 gold.
And a cloth.
Okay, yeah, you have about 2 yards of
Shiny cloth.
blue silk cloth.
Oh, there we go.
And 5 gold. And then McKenna, you'll have to take the rings to an appraiser to see what they're worth.
Got it.
Okay. Okay. So, what do you guys do next?
Which direction did?
Oh, it's almost 10. Okay. So let's have you guys just.
Which direction?
What about
did you
these
say we
two?
needed to go?
another
these.
Can these guys check?
There's 2 ladders. Which end?
There's one ladders to go down?
There's this ladder
Alright,
and that
I'll
ladder.
check one of the.
Oh, you said go down the hall and then.
Oh, so
Narte would want to check a box.
Okay.
I'll check the other box.
Oh, okay. He pulls out.
What was that?
He's gonna like pull out a bag of jerky and be like, "Guys, I found jerky." Nice.
That's a good
Yeah.
job.
So he like stuffs it away. He's like, "That's the good stuff."
Can I look
Shiny
at the other
jerky?
box?
Which is the other box?
He wants to look at this one.
Okay, that one. Roll.
Investigation?
We'll just roll this investigation and okay, 17.
Yeah.
So in this box, you find a
Another box.
Put that box in a box.
find-
I'm gonna smash it with a hammer.
You find an art book, actually, and it has like it's Dwarven, and it
Which
has
way is
like
up?
basically like
I don't read Dwarvish.
I do.
it has like sketches. It looks like a scientific like sketch study of like rocks. So you see like gems being like rendered and things like that. So you find an art book.
I found. Can you read this?
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I'll read it and tell her what it is.
It's what I just told you.
Yeah.
All right, it's 10. Kristen needs to go to sleep because adulthood. So we will conclude at this room